Hello students, it is a question in digital logic design subject asked for 2 marks in GATE 2017. And here in the question a boolean function is given which is of 4 variables PQRS, and M is indicating min terms and D is indicates don't care. So both min terms and don't care terms are given. The question is now the number of essential prime implicants of function f is. Now first we'll understand what is essential prime implicant. Essential prime implicant are formed by looking at each square marked with 1 in K-map and checking the number of prime implicants that covers it. The prime implicant we call essential if it is the only prime implicant that covers it. Because this is a 4 variable function, first I will be drawing a 4 variable map. So 4 variable map consisting of 16 squares. Now on the vertical bar I'm going to take P and Q, and vertical I will be taking R and S. And here the columns are represented with 0 0 0 1, and this is 1 0 and it is 1 1. And similarly rows are represented with 0 0 0 1, and this is 1 0 and it is 1 1. Now we will mark each minterm with 1 and don't care with x. Now here 0 is the first minterm, 0, this is 1 and it is 2, this is also marked with 1, and this cell is for 3. And here you observe 3 is a don't care, and don't cares in K-map represented with cross. And this is 4 and it is 5, and 5 minterm is there in the given boolean function. Next this is 6, not there, and 7 minterm is there in the given boolean function, it is a 7. And next 8 is a don't care, and this is 9, and 9 is a minterm is represented with 1. And 10 is this one, but 10 is a don't care. And then this is 11, and 11 is a minterm, here we have 11 is a minterm 1. And then it is a 12 is a don't care. And 13, this is 13 and this is 14 is a don't care. And 15 is a not there in either minterm or don't care. Now we have to find the prime implicants that are essential. Now observe how to identify the essential prime implicants. To identify the essential prime implicant, observe each one in the K-map. This is a one covered by the prime implicant which is forming a quadrant of these 4 edges of the K-map. And can you see this one is to be covered with any other prime implicant. So means whatever the prime implicant possible with this one is called essential prime implicant. Why? Because this one is covered by only one prime implicant. Okay, this is first prime implicant. And because question is to find number of essential prime implicants, so what is the prime implicant, it is not asked. So that I will be finding the essential prime implicants. And the prime implicant is essential by examining each square in the K-map that is covered by only one prime implicant, we call essential. Now the prime implicant formed with this one is also called essential. Why? Because this one is covered by only this quadrant which is the 4 edges, but no other prime implicant. And moreover this is already covered with this prime implicant 1. Okay, so that both belonging to the same. And now observe this one and this one. This one is going to be covered with one prime implicant, that is a sum, right? That is a group of 2 adjacent squares. So this is a second prime implicant, and this one is also covered with only one prime implicant, this one. And so that this the prime implicant possible with this one is also called essential. Now look, this one is covered with these 4 adjacent squares. and this one is covered by only this prime implicant, not with any other prime implicant, then I can call this is also essential prime implicant. This is a third one. The question is the number of essential prime implicant. Now how we observe, this is called essential prime implicant if it is covered by only one prime implicant. Only one prime implicant, not with multiple prime implicants. That is a answer for the question. Now the answer for the question is three prime implicants. What were the three? Just I'm marked here. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So totally we have 3 prime implicants. So answer for the question will be 3.